The bubble is bursting. Cryptocurrency Bitcoin swelled to $11,000 per coin on Wednesday, prompting intense speculation about the latest bubble and how and why it could soon pop. Developers divided on how to upgrade the Bitcoin network have led to fragmentation of the original currency into different versions, too much of which could be a problem. Bitcoin's history of being used to buy illicit materials from the dark web means regulators are watching and could crack down any time, especially if it grows big enough to impact a nation's monetary policy. As an intangible asset, Bitcoins have previously been targeted by hackers and may again fall victim to digital theft. Though the value of Bitcoin is volatile, at the moment it's at an all-time high. But because the supply is virtually limitless, there is a risk of collapse in value if demand should ever go down. Experts have likened the Bitcoin craze to the dot-com bubble, tulip mania, and other economic bubbles, all of which burst spectacularly. If they're to be believed, Bitcoin's downward spiral is only a matter of time. What's the deal with cryptocurrency?
Wannacry hackers are crying all the way to the bank. Ransomware hackers may have been able to lock thousands of computers around the world over this past week, but they haven't had much success getting their victims to pay up. Around 300,000 computers have been infected with Wannacry ransomware, but the hackers have only received just over $80,000 in Bitcoin ransom payments. That's roughly 25 cents per infected computer. Security experts say the hackers will find it difficult to spend the money because although Bitcoin can be held in anonymous accounts, anyone can see those accounts online and view a record of transactions. The hackers targeted a weakness in Windows XP, but experts said people still using that operating system were unlikely to be tech-savvy and thus are unfamiliar with Bitcoin. This led experts to question whether the hackers were motivated by money or had a political agenda. Although this isn't conclusive evidence, some of the code in the Wannacry malware has previously been used by hackers believed to be based in North Korea. So, were the hackers just hapless in their attempts to cash in? Or was the Wannacry attack driven by some shady political maneuvering? According to one security expert, the answer lies somewhere in the murky middle. The only sure thing is, this won't be the last we've seen of global ransomware attacks. Blockchain technology could transform the internet. Volatile cryptocurrency markets have experienced massive gains in recent months, followed by huge dips and then subsequent signs of recovery. You may have heard of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ether, or of the blockchain technology that underpins them. But what exactly is a blockchain? A blockchain is a digital database managed by a decentralized network of computers. The blockchain records transactions chronologically and publicly. Distributing data through a peer-to-peer network hosted by millions of computers makes it far less vulnerable to hackers than a centralized network and protects files from getting lost. When a user requests the transaction on the blockchain, it is broadcast to the peer-to-peer network of computers, known as nodes. The nodes validate the transaction, then combine it with other transactions to create a new block of data for the digital database. That block, which is both permanent and unalterable, is then added to the existing blockchain and the transaction is completed. The most well-known type of blockchain transactions probably involves cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, which has a value token called Ether. More than 900 cryptocurrencies are currently traded on the internet, and the market is notoriously volatile. Blockchain technology can also be used to record transactions for digital information, or records like land rights and medical files. It may also have a huge impact on the Internet of Things. According to CNBC, recent drops in the cryptocurrency markets have been driven by profit-taking after Ethereum's exponential surge, uncertainty about a potential split in Bitcoin on August 1st, and startups selling large amounts of Ethereum after raising millions in US dollars of the digital currency.
Dogecoin. Will new cryptocurrency reach the moon? The Bitcoin bubble has given rise to a host of imitators hoping to cash in on the cryptocurrency craze. This gave Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer an idea. They started Dogecoin in December as a joke and didn't take it seriously. But the altcoin quickly found a following on Reddit. Dogecoin supporters see the currency as a force for social good. They've raised funds to send athletes to the Winter Games. The cryptocurrency is worth just a fraction of 1 US cent. Perhaps because of this, Dogecoin has surpassed Bitcoin in daily transaction volume. But will altcoin investors balk at Dogecoin's built-in inflation rate of about 5% per year? Or will discouraging hoarding help Dogecoin reach the moon? Leave your thoughts in the comments along with your Dogecoin address, and we'll tip you 100 Dogecoin. Wow, such currency, such comments.
MtGox goes offline after a $350 million hack job. MtGox, once the world's largest Bitcoin exchange, has gone offline after being hit by technical issues. And recently halted all withdrawals after spotting unusual activity. This unusual activity was apparently a 2-year-old virtual Italian job where hackers stole 744,408 Bitcoins worth around $350 million, making it the largest Bitcoin heist ever. Hackers exploited a bug that allowed them to withdraw the same Bitcoins twice and even remove Bitcoins from supposedly secure cold wallets that MtGox stored offline. The theft is a huge blow to those with massive Bitcoin boners, as serious investors will no doubt continue to write off Bitcoin. Yeah, you might as well just park your money in the bank where it's safe.
Bitcoin going bonkers, but when will it burst? Bitcoin has been on an absolute tear this year after passing 9,000 and is currently closing in on the 10 grand mark. Analysts say the Chicago Mercantile Exchange's decision to launch Bitcoin futures has fueled buying in December. The value of the 16.7 million Bitcoin units in circulation now exceeds $160 billion US, which means the digital currency's market cap is greater than IBM, Disney, or Mickey D's. The cryptocurrency shows no signs of slowing. Not only are retail investors jumping in, but hedge funds have even started including Bitcoin in their portfolios. Many also warned that Bitcoin's meteoric rise will soon come to an abrupt end and pop like many other speculative bubbles before it. Sure, but when?